Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.
The essence of politics is what will my people benefit. Politics is not what you put in your pocket. Politics is all about our people, my people, not me. Your Excellency, the Special Guest of Honor, I'm sure you may have been shocked that you came to this community and look at the road you passed. This is a community that produces prominent, non-prominent people. Prominent in quote. Prominent in quote. Today, I can go to my community through my pre-com. And I say to my people, you sent me out. I've gone to play politics. I've come back home. See what I brought. Nobody can challenge me in my pre-com. Nobody born of a woman can challenge me in my pre-com. Why? Because they know I came from a community where nobody thought anything would come out of. But today I'm a governor. And I told my people, God has blessed us and we must move on. And other people will jealous us. That is the essence of politics. Some people claim I'm close to a governor for 8 years. I'm close to the federal government for how many years? I was a member of House of Representatives for how many years? I was a senator for how many years? At the end of the day, what we ask, I was this, I was that, I am this. What is the impact on my community?
Since your mama born them, they never sabi.
Madam Buhari, Madam Minister, no problem. Who would I came out back? Last election, and Mbutamo's son was shot and killed. Why? The boy man, he went ahead thinking that he was doing the right thing. They sent him to run that ballot box. He was shot and killed. Today, the family had lost somebody. Mbutawa had lost somebody. What is the benefit at the end of the day? Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame.
ABC, shame, shame,
If I were them, I would go and hide. I won't talk again. I will tell the man I'm following. You mean you can embarrass me this way? Following you for 8 years. If you're a member of APC that is here today, check your conscience. As an Mbutawa son, as an Mbutawa daughter, you're a member of APC, from Emohua Local Government. Check yourself. What will I tell my people? What is the benefit from the party called APC to the Emohua Local Government? What is the benefit to Emohua community? What is the benefit to Mbutawa community? When they come home, ask them, brother, uncle, Che, leader Kai, Ndako Haka Kimino. Haka Boha Zero. Abalakalao. Tell them to tell us what did they bring to the people of Mbutanwo? What did they bring to the people of Emohua community? What did they bring to the people of Emohua local government? Everybody from Emohua who is in PDP, who is from Mbutanwo, you can go home with your shoulders high and tell them I am proud to be a member of PDP because I brought Isho the road, because I brought Makunde, I brought Muche, I brought Chief Awuse. Now we are doing Mbutanwo. I brought Bakirtara Rose. And we can, on this basis, let me call the special guest of honor, our only cabal from Abuja, to come and talk to his fellow brother, the ethnic minority, his thief brothers and friends, Senator Gabriel, Suswan, and Mikau.
As a minority in the Nigerian state, I do appreciate the challenges that we face. I do appreciate the challenges that we face as a people. Your Excellency, I have come here and I will take away 2 lessons from here. One, that even the strongest man can shy away from certain challenges. Wike, as we know him, is a strong man, but I've seen that he was challenged and he was afraid. Somebody challenged him to a fighting duel, and he couldn't even leave his seat. That is lesson 1. That no matter how strong you are, there are people that are stronger than you. The second one is that most people don't believe politicians. That during campaigns for elections, we make promises for the purpose of the elections and we don't fulfill them. What has happened here today is a lesson that the people must take home. The people of this great community. That here is a gentleman who made promises when he was campaigning to be elected governor of your state. And today, he is fulfilling that promise. As a former governor, I know exactly the impact that road infrastructure have on communities or the people in those communities. You make promise when we're elected and was sworn, we will swear to protect lives and properties and provide the welfare to the people. When we attend or we enter into office, implementation becomes a problem. This gentleman have shown prudence and judicious use of resources that are meant for you people. What he's doing here today is to say that he entered into a social contract with the people of Rivers, with the people of this community. You fulfill your own part of the social contract. You elected him. Today, the obligation that was incumbent on him was to also fulfill his own part of the social contract. I drove with him, with your prominent son, Sergeant Awuse, in the same vehicle. And Sergeant Awuse, from when we left Government House to here, was thanking Wike until we reached to this place. He was showing appreciation because as a great son, he knows the implication of what Wike is doing here today. A lot of you will take this for granted, but you've had governors, you've had prominent sons, you've not had roads. When this road is constructed and completed, you will know the difference. Let me say that throughout my period as a two-time governor of Benue State, I could not afford to bring Julius Berger to construct one single road in Benue. Wike has brought the best contractor we have in this country to construct your road. You don't need to like him. You need to appreciate the efforts of making a change in the life of this community. For children that are yet unborn, be ready to tell them the story. That here was a gentleman who, in spite of political challenges, he was able to make a difference in the life of this community. And so for those of us who are not from Rivers, who politics have brought us close to your children and sons, especially the current governor of your state. We value him. In PDP, he's a pillar. In Nigeria, he's a major pillar. When our Savior Christ said that his own people might not appreciate him, but they will. When this gentleman leaves office, it's when you will now better appreciate who he is. Road infrastructure is the most expensive infrastructure any governor or any government can undertake to do. For him to bring Julius Berger is the most expensive contractor in this country. And are the best, because they will give you the best. You are going to have the best road in Rivers State because of the contractor that your governor has brought. I've listened to him. You have prominent sons and daughters who have been here, who are in the other party. Wike is an ambassador of PDP. As a PDP family, we are proud of him. Politics is about who delivers. It is not about my son, my son. If you have your son continuously winning election and there is no impact, it's meaningless. I'm happy that I've seen a young man here who happened to be the son to a friend that were in the House of Reps together in 1999. That young man has taken the destiny of his people in his hands. And I think that young man should be encouraged. You have a father who is standing on the other side, who is not bringing any commensurate impact to the community. And that young man have decided that he will join the party that will make a difference. Today you are seeing the difference. I think that young man should be commended. That young man should be encouraged. I want to thank Sergeant Awuse. This is the first time I've come in close contact with this great man. As young people there in the House of Reps, I told that Sergeant Awuse was an agitator, was a rabble-rouser, because that was the picture that he was portrayed to be. I've seen that man today as a man who meant well for the people of Rivers and meant well for his community. Sergeant Awuse, I thank you. I thank you for joining this great son of Rivers and encouraging him, standing by him to achieve for the people of this state. When I was driving with you on this road, you kept thanking him and thanking him and thanking him. You are far older than all of us. For you to show humility because of your people, God will increase your years on earth. You will not die now. You will continue to be alive to bring wisdom to the children of this community. My friend, Nyesom Wike, I have told you several times, when God decided to make David king, he was the youngest in the pack. It wasn't by age. It was what God saw in him. You are not the oldest person. The impact you've created here stand you out like a leprous finger. You are standing up like a leprous finger. Whether any person likes you or not, what you are doing for Rivers people with their own money, as governor, you have absolute powers. You can decide to embezzle this money, nothing will do, nothing will happen to you. But you've decided to judiciously and prudently apply the money of Rivers people. I think you people should clap more. I'm talking to you from experience. Governors have absolute powers. The power of governor in Nigeria is more than the power of a president. If he takes your own money in his hand and says, my people must benefit, this young man must be commended, must be congratulated, and you people must continue to stand with him moving forward. The country, as we know, we've gone to a level that we are all scared as to the future of our children. When you have a man who is building a solid foundation for the future of your children, that man is your man. What Wike is doing here today is to build that foundation, a solid foundation for your children yet unborn. So for those who are here who might not like him, just appreciate his effort and make sure that you don't fight him. It is not all governors that are doing this. You've had governors before. Did you have any road here? Did you have any road here? Today is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 118 verse 23 to 25. Let us rejoice and be glad in what your governor is doing. I'm quite humbled, and I was very humble when he invited me. And when I arrived yesterday, he told me that I was going to flag over a road like this. I was very humbled. Very, very humbled. He has gone ahead to build a very strong synergy with our people. What Emohua Local started with APPLAUDS. Let us not take that synergy for granted. What Emohua Local and APPLAUDS saw is what is being manifested here by the action of this gentleman. And so when the Totiv called us and said he was going to give him the highest title, some of us who are prominent sons say, you want to put us under this Rivers man? He has the highest title today in Tivland, the eagle of the thieves. And so as I'm here, whatever he say, I will follow sheepishly. I have no option because we've been subjected to him. And you know why? The Totif saw in him a detribalized gentleman, a man who is a friend indeed, a man who stands to protect the voice or those who have no voice in the Nigerian project. Your Excellency, let me thank you very much for inviting me to be part of this historic event. I've come here and in a few minutes that I've sat here, I've understood Rivers politics, and I'm grateful that you invited me for this. May God, the Almighty, continue to give you the strength, the wisdom, and the good health for you to continue to do for the river people what they might not know. When you leave office, they will appreciate what you are doing today. May God bless all and sundry that are here. For the people of this community, don't take this for granted. Continue to pray for this young man so that God will take him to higher heights.